Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to our soul family. I'm very happy you are here. Thank you for joining me today. Let me just fix the lighting a little bit. Okay. Hello. My name is Christine. You can also call me Chris. I don't mind either. And yes, I'm a little bit under the weather, but we're going to get right into your reading. I'm shuffled and ready to go. Welcome to your Twin Flame reading, Twin Flame channeled tarot, also for soulmates and really anyone who has arrived here seeking guidance and has felt drawn to this reading. That is because there is a reason and there is a message or messages for you. Now we're shuffled and ready to go, but I do like to get a little bit of real-time shuffling before a reading. We have one being left behind, so this is your first card. I do have playlists down below. Now this reading should be attached to Twin Flame readings if you would like to check out more. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, Capricorn and Sagittarius energy coming in. A lot can be going on here, guys, including possibly a message, but definitely change, things changing quite fast. Also, we see here in the Four of Pentacles, somebody is not letting somebody go, but that's hardly surprising. This is a Twin Flame reading. You don't really let go, or do you? I guess it depends on how you look at it, because you do need to detach and surrender. But we will get into that in your reading. This should be attached, as I said, to Twin Flame readings. If not, 3, look, is the most I will take, and these are yours. If not, you can reach the playlist down below in the description, as well as my channel. Let me move things over here a little. I also have down below all zodiac signs. Those are no contact and or in separation. For the time being, they are not specific to Twin Flames, but you always come through, so feel free to check those out. Also down below are messages from your person, divine feminine readings, as well as pick a cards. Those are also no contact and or in separation readings, and these just fell out, but that is too many and are meant for you when you get there. But look what showed up again in this cut deck. There it is again, the Eight of Wands. Okay, wow. Also the King of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I want to remind you that when I talk about the zodiac energy, it can be that you or your person are coming through, whether it's your sun sign, your rising, something in your chart, moon, Venus, whatever. And I do like to share that for those of you that like that validation. But the main reason I share it, well, is for you, for those of you that want to hear it, but also because it's about the energy. So you can take or leave that. It's not important, but I will always bring that through. Let's get your last card down and your overall energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide whoever has arrived here today in regard to their twin flame, soulmate, specific person they have arrived here for? Aho, please show us the card. Overall energy, please. There we go. Your overall energy is the Queen of Cups. Oh, Twin Flames, this does not surprise me at all. If you watch my readings, you know this comes in just about every reading. Cancer energy, okay. Let me move this over. By the way, as always, I have quite a few tarot decks, oracle decks, Lenormand, angel cards, you name it, shuffled, ready to go on standby should I want to bring in any clarifying validation of a message or simply new insight. Also, we will probably be pulling a fairy stone at the end of the reading today, or perhaps charms, letters, and numbers. I really just go where I am guided. Let's get this turned over and get going on your reading. The moon, Pisces energy, also Gemini and Cancer coming through. The Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the partnership placement, we have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. This was the exact placement for Capricorn's reading. If you are a Capricorn, you might want to go check that out. In particular, while you're here, if your person is a twin flame, because that did come through. Oh my gosh. In fact, I think this might be the exact placement in the partnership placement in Capricorn. The Hangman, of course, Pisces energy. It's a lot of emotional energy here, guys. Look at this. Also a lot of passionate energy and somebody stuck here. Yeah, this is not surprising me at all. Look, it's the Magician. Wow. Gemini, Virgo coming through. And look at that one. Okay. Right below it is the Chariot card. Cancer and energy. So much emotional energy here. Also, we see that twin flame and soulmate energy here. The Empress, divine feminine energy is here as well. Taurus coming through. But guys, this is Mother Earth, and you are an Earth Angel twin flame, so this doesn't surprise me. And look where it is. It is in the naughty corner. This is what I call, oh my gosh. Okay, you guys seeing this? Your reading is already heading in that goosebumpy direction. The Eight of Wands, this is the third time we have seen it now. Most definitely, it's here in your person's energy, and that's what I wanted to say. This is the naughty corner. I say that in jest. It really is just with some humor, but over time, this has evolved into where your person's energy goes. It began more because your person was going there to hide feelings, indecisiveness, breadcrumbing, ghosting, not wanting to face it. Over time, it has evolved into being a whole lot more about that, but it has remained constant and continues to be constant. That this is your person's energy, where it tends to be, excuse me, the heaviest. Now, they're everywhere in the reading. I already see them here everywhere in the reading. I feel them here, in particular, this Eight of Swords and this Hangman energy. But yeah, this is not surprising. This is a real particular message. No pun intended here, for it to have come down 3 times. 3, that is the number of the divine. Also, divine timing and communication. So let's see where this is going, guys. The Queen of Cups is the overall energy. I'm telling you guys, this comes down almost in every twin flame reading. Cancer and energy, again, keep in mind that it's not just about you or your person or chart placements. It can be. If that validates that for you, then that is great. But don't worry if it does not, because it is about the energy here. This is the Queen of Cups. It's very clear that you have a very deep soul level connection. We know that here in your reading, but we also see it reflected in your reading today. And I got to tell you something. This has been coming through so strong in the last couple of twin flame readings. Also came through really strong in Capricorn. I don't remember if it was September, but I know it came through in the recent October release reading. So if you want to check that out, if you're feeling drawn to it, but there is a really strong indication here that your person is kind of sending an SOS. Now, I want to tell you, this here is about the healing that is going on and the real strong need for self-love. Now, I'm talking to you. This reading is not for your person unless your person is here as well. This need for self-love is huge. Here I see that in connection with the Eight of Swords. Look at this. I have to tell you, I feel very strongly that most of you, if not all of you here, are in an awakening stage right now, having an awakening. A Kundalini awakening is coming through really strong in the Ace of Wands. Now your person is going through something here as well. Look at this energy. In the naughty corner, the Empress, the Eight of Wands. Now, a lot of times when somebody sees the Eight of Wands, their first reaction is, oh, they're going to send me a message. Maybe it's kind of, look at that. It's right below the Empress. Also, they're connecting with the Ace of Wands, also connecting with the Eight of Swords and the Hangman energy, getting this new perspective we see. So yeah, it can be here taking a lot of inspired action, as we see with the Ace of Wands, also with the Magician card. Look, right next to the Chariot card. More Cancer and energy, by the way, but that's not surprising. That's the water energy. That's the emotional energy. But more so than just maybe there's a message coming in out of nowhere, by the way. It will be out of the blue should there a message be coming. But your person is really seeing the bigger picture here. It's kind of like, here in the Eight of Wands, it's sort of like they have a to-do list, I want to say, one that is not being seen here and kind of checking things off. Look at that, Magician, Empress, the Chariot card, and the Eight of Wands. Now, you're both all over the reading here, but your person's energy is so strong here that they are kind of looking at things in a really different way. They're very magnetically drawn to you, yes, but am I saying to you, hey, everybody, a message is coming, there's a union happening? I'm not. We're not going to go into that right now anyway. I just want to say to you that, yeah, it's clear that you're both very magnetized, I guess you would say. You're very drawn to each other right now. Your person is also having an awakening. This is kind of fascinating because I feel you both here in very similar energies. This can also be because some of you are newly awakening. It's not going to be for everyone, but it can also be that you are, you're just in this energy right now where you are in this connection. And that's what I want to say to you too. We're going to get back to this in just a moment because I really feel like your person is kind of having an aha moment here, a breakthrough, because we know that they have been very stuck. And that's the thing I want to say. We see the Hangman energy of getting perspective, and we see that the perspective is being gotten. That's not correct, I know. But the perspective needed here, and we can see it's kind of coming here. So your person may not realize exactly what is going on, why they're having this awakening, but they're kind of checking off some things on their life. Now, I feel like they had been, we'll get to this in a moment, very influenced by some outside forces, I want to say. So yeah, there's a lot of karmic energy in your reading today. A lot of karmic energy. A lot of Saturn energy here today too. Kind of a lot of everything. Venus, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, everybody's here today. But this Eight of Swords energy is what I wanted to say too. And I'm kind of all over the place because the messages are, there's a lot I want to say to you here that I feel like you're coming out or about to come out of this energy, this Ace of Wands. Look at this Kundalini awakening here happening with you. Kind of for some of you, the first stages of it, not for everybody, but you're having an awakening. And I do feel you're coming out of this stuck energy here in this Eight of Swords. And that's what I wanted to say that I'm kind of circling back to is the karmic lessons that you're both in. Your person is definitely in their karmic lessons. Your person has somebodies in their life that were holding them back. A large part of their awakening, of course, that's what we're doing here on the Twin Flame journey. Awakening the divine feminine, awakening the divine masculine. Now your energies, we all have divine feminine, we all have divine masculine energies, of course. The point is that you're awakening each other. The Twin Flame journey is that awakening so that you can get to your higher purpose, your life's journey for the good of you and for the good of all here. That is the purpose of this awakening. And you are really awakening here in this Ace of Wands, and your person is as well. Can it be for some of you that your person is coming out of a dark night of the soul? It can be. It can be because I kind of feel them here. They're really trying to get out of it. They're having a lot of, as I said, a lot of aha moments here. Very focused actually. A kind of a spiritual, I would say, house cleaning. Also life cleaning here. There's this cosmic energy coming through here, guys. Going directly to the heart center. So yeah, there's a lot of crown chakra going on, awakening here, opening for your person, excuse me. So it can be that a message is coming through, but what's really more that I feel going on here more than anything, and by the way, we'll see here, we'll get into messages from their higher self later, Is your person also receiving downloads from the divine? They may not know that's what it is. They may not know that you woke them up to something different, to their purpose, to where they are now, to what the heck's going on. I feel a lot of confusion here, but that is happening. And you're here because you know that already. We'll get into that moon energy in just a moment. But this Ace of Wands, my gosh, you guys, this is all about, well, I guess we're going to get into it now. Your life's purpose. What is it that you want to go after, twin flame? Because it can be for some of you that there is going to be I want to say a feminine energy coming into your life here. We see it in the Queen of Cups. We also see it in the Empress card coming through her, even with the Magician and a soulmate. Now, it can be romantic too. I got to tell you, okay? It can also not be romantic because, of course, we have one twin flame. We have many soulmates, romantic or otherwise. The point is coming and, giving us that spark, the lessons that need to be learned, coming in to help us learn these lessons, reach goals, dreams. I feel really strongly here that this awakening is very much tied to your life purpose, whether it's something you're starting, restarting, some new ideas here. You're really looking at it, guys. Here in the Queen of Cups, this is really a lot. Well, pretty much, I would say for you today, this is really bringing the subconscious to the conscious, the unconscious to the conscious. It's going on here in the Queen of Cups, and it's also going on here in the Moon card. It's kind of going on everywhere here. So I do feel that you are really about to start something or restart something. A little bit of holding yourself back energy here. And I do feel that somebody might be coming in, guys, a soulmate. They might already be there and you're just recognizing it to help you. So that can be in the way of a job or hobby or you doing what your job is as a twin flame, an earth angel, to spread your love and light, to help others find their light, help others to awaken. And of course, that is what you and your twin flame are doing with each other. Again, I don't know that they understand really what is happening to them, but you're here, you know what is happening to you, and it's really strong here with this moon energy that you're on the right path here, guys. Also, that 18, that is quite literally a message from the divine saying you are on the right path. That, of course, is coming to a 9. That is completing a cycle, but it's not the end of a cycle. It's completing a cycle. Now, Pisces, this is a Pisces card, as we know, but also Gemini and Cancer come through. That 9, the 18 making a 9 is also connecting you to Mars. That is the planet of action, I want to say. And look what we're right next to, the Ace of Wands. My gosh, here right on the wand, also known as a staff. Also seen here in the Magician card. I mean, twin flame. And what is that cycle? That's getting you ready for something quite new for yourself, and this awakening that I feel coming out of some anxiety, some worry that has been going on. More messages here from your higher self coming also through, as I said, the Queen of Cups also coming here through the Moon card. And that Pisces energy, the head in the clouds, the dreams, something that you have not been even aware of maybe that you wanted, that is coming through for you now. Something that you know you wanted, that you've been too afraid or haven't been able to pursue. Something you want to restart here. Something is something. The awakening is very strong, that you're heading toward those dreams that you have, your life's journey here, guys. And it hasn't been easy. When we see that, look, the Moon card is connecting directly here with the Eight of Swords. This is the partnership placement. And have I ever seen it and felt that you're both in the same energy? Yeah, I have. But it's really clear right now. It's very, very clear. And for you, look at this. The Moon, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups here. This is really this is your journey kind of in a nutshell here. And with the Queen of Cups and the Moon card together, it is telling us that you really know, your higher self knows, that it's time here. And whether that has ignited something here for you in the Ace of Wands, something totally new, can be a totally new idea here. Or it's something, as I said, that was put on the back burner, or something that you were afraid to do, whatever that is, that it is a really good time for that. I see you looking here. Look at your reflection in the moon, just kind of looking at the darker side, all the work that's ahead, everything that you feel not so great about. That's your higher self also saying you can do it, first of all, and some affirmations coming from you. These are not from me. This is your higher self speaking here, saying you're not what happened to you. You're not these negative things that you tell yourself there, or these things that you say you can or you can't do, or you're this way. Remember that your thoughts become beliefs, and that becomes what it is, that becomes action. So we want to change that for you. And I see that here happening. It is so strong. You got to keep pushing through, get out of that 8 of Swords. And again, that 8, my gosh, connected right here to the Queen of Cups and the Empress. That's the Gaia energy here. The divine is just sending you all kinds of love, and also sending you the strength to say, love yourself. You're not those negative thoughts, thought patterns, whatever, things or people that have said that you are. That's not who you are. You get out of there. This moon energy is not a terrible place to be at all. Now, I feel your person was here as well. There's a lot of fearing and anxiety that was based around this connection. I do feel that is really shifting, and it's shifting for both of you. Again, I don't know that your person totally understands what is happening here, but that is shifting for you. This is not a bad place. This is really the divine saying, accept all these parts of yourself. Look, accept that darker self, accept that shadow self, accept those things that happened, and even the things that you're saying or what people said, take them and alchemize them. Look at that, the Magician card here. The things, the parts of you too that were really triggered, that brought up these feelings of insecurity and fear and abandonment, all the things that happened when your twin flame just took off and ghosted and said, I'm out of here, and just ran. Maybe they ran, they came back. Maybe they ran, they came back. Not even the point here. This is so strong for you, just sending you all this love. Love all those parts. Love all those dark, shadowy parts. All the things that happened. Love yourself. Love your inner child. Do that work. Understand these negative things that people said that you might be saying are not who you are. They're making you. They're part of you. It's important for you to look at your shadow self and the dark side. But remember, these negative thoughts that were developed from subconscious from a really young age, other lifetimes, ancestral trauma, other people, whatever. I understand that. Those thoughts become beliefs that you have about yourself, and those become actions, which sometimes are inactions out of fear. It's really a strong message for you, and it's also right here. And we'll talk about your persons in a moment. It's also really clear today. You're both very much here, but your person's energy is super strong. You're here as well, but you're really strong here. I gotta tell you, twin flame, okay? We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energies. So take these messages for you that resonate, and whatever is not for you, really just let it go. And I would say that to you too. That is kind of the message of your reading today, these things that you're telling yourself, because you're receiving a lot of messages from your higher self right now, and it's very clear, especially here in the Queen of Cups, but kind of everywhere here. Also the Ace of Wands, the Magician card, the Empress, it's everywhere, that you're feeling particularly connected. Some of you are having really psychic premonitions, visions, really vivid dreams. It's always a good time to keep a dream journal. I talk about this a lot in my readings, and today it's coming through real strong. For those of you that don't have one or aren't keeping track at all, try that out. Stick a piece of paper by your bed. It doesn't need to be a journal. unless you want it to be. Get a special journal, make it beautiful if that's what you're like. I like to do that. It's not for everybody. And then sometimes I fill them up and I just stick a piece of paper, an old receipt or whatever is there. Just keeping track, even if it's one word for yourself, because that is the subconscious. And right now, your intuitive energy and your psychic energy that had been repressed and buried, it's waking up, guys. You're in it. Whew, I have these goosebumps. Really big time here. It's a really good time for you to write these things down, because it really is this digging in to that subconscious here. Why am I doing that? Also tapping into this time, this energy for you, and this Queen of Cups here. And this Eight of Swords, my gosh, yeah, you're both here. It's really, really strong that you're both here. 8, of course, is a number of action, so it's getting out of that. And again, your person is doing that. I can't tell them here in this reading, but I can talk to you. And that 8, as we know, I gotta be careful. This is on a finger you don't want to be lifting that finger up. That 8 on the side is an infinity symbol. We know that this is a divine connection. We know this is about you and your twin flame, and you're both just so here right now. It's ridiculous. As I said, they're getting this perspective now. They're really having a very big aha moment here. Also, we see here in the Empress card, divine feminine energy, by the way, but also the self-love. It's coming for you too, but also your person. Their heart chakra was quite blocked. I do feel that opening up. There was a very strong emotional imbalance here. I do feel some unhappiness, I want to say, kind of coming through as well, but there really is a paradigm shift. They're wanting to do things different in their life. And I got to tell you, the 5th chakra, see, this is what happens in your readings. Messages just come through and I need to follow them. This is very connected to the 5th chakra. That is the throat chakra. That is speaking the truth. Look at this. It's right underneath the 8 of Wands. So yeah, it can be that you get something here. You maybe get some truth that you've wanted, because we see there may have been some lying, a little bit of deceit, but I want to say to you, as I always say in every reading, please remember, it's not a prediction, guys, okay? It's real important that you remember that. So if you get the message, you get the message. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. You don't need that message. You do not need a message from your person to know what you need to do, because you already know that. The messages from your higher self are all over here. You know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Because a lot of what is going on here with this Empress energy in connection here with the 8 of Wands with your person is them waking up to receiving their downloads. And that's also connecting with their intuition and connecting with their life's purpose. They're on this journey too with you, the soul contract that you made. And this is also telling us that your person knows this is a deep soul level connection here, excuse me. We know that, we see that, and it can be also a lot of what's happening here is the telepathy, because that is just strong with you always anyway. You're always exchanging energy. And I do hear that SOS here coming through the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So that can also be because you're super connected to your psychic abilities right now, to your intuition. So you might really be receiving these and thinking, oh my gosh, what is going on with my person? Yeah, there's some blocked energies here. They're thinking about some life changes, but they're also, gotta tell you, working on their karmic situations and in their karmic lessons. We see that. There has been a cycle that has completed, and I do feel that I feel you both here in that moon card energy of reaching into the subconscious here. It's real clear that is going on for both of you. But yeah, they're finishing with a cycle just like you, but they're in another cycle here. So it can be that, yeah, a message isn't coming through because it's also just really strong about where they're at in their life. And they're trying to fix some things in their karmic situation too. And that is also, I want to come back here, is you. That 8 is also a lot about Gaia energy here. The Queen of Cups, also super strong Saturn energy coming through. Now, Gemini is, of course, Mercury. Gemini and Virgo, their ruling planet is Mercury. So yeah, of course, Mercury's, look at that, reiterating, just validating what your person is also in this hangman energy. Okay, so Mercury, and it landed on the 8 of Wands as I talked about this. That 8, that also, that Saturn energy is coming through on top of course, the Mercury energy here. What is that Saturn energy? Well, it's telling us that you're working out your karmic lessons. You're in the karmic cycles now, and that's also what we see in the infinity symbol. Those are the cycles here, and you're both there. You're both working on what you need to work on here. Karma, obstacles, things that we all have in our lives, and in this particular connection that have been spiritually, I feel, emotionally, physically, and mentally holding you both back. Also, more importantly, holding you back, because this is your reading here. And this 8 of Swords, we know, isn't just about, okay, yeah, come out of the 8 of Swords, take off the blindfold, get rid of those ties here, and just dump those swords down this mountain and get moving. It is that, I'm going to say, because look, right here in combination with the Hangman, really just getting that perspective. Look, feeling a lot calmer. It's coming together here with the two of them, really just a much more peaceful place to be in. Also, dreams coming true here with this Pisces energy, thinking about them. You're so connected, guys. It's a great time. If you think I'm not. Get yourself in there. Go and get a different perspective. Quite literally, if that means getting in your car, going to see somebody that you love, or somewhere else, or stepping in the backyard, or if you're having a hard time, for some of you, moving even away from your house, go somewhere else in your house, whatever that is. Getting a different perspective, not just physically, mentally, and emotionally. We know that here, but also physically for some of you. Because yes, it is about feeling stuck about a lot of things. For some of you, you need to, move here. And that's the other thing I do want to say, just a little side message that's coming in now, is to tell some of you guys to get out there and connect with Mother Earth, and by way of grounding. And I recently posted in my community tab a little thing about it. Really not a lot to say about it. It's quite easy here to get into grounding. Take off your shoes and your socks and get your feet in the ground. Quite literally, feeling that Earth's vibration. I have to say, this peaceful feeling that some of you are going into, you're already in, or maybe you're wondering, how do I get into that? That's a great way. Get your body moving, get that air, get connected to Mother Nature here, so that you can unstick yourself, unstuck yourself here. Because you don't need to stay in there here. There's a lot of Gaia energy. There's a lot of healing going on. So if you got to stay in there a little longer, stay in there a little longer. But try to get out. Get over here into this Hangman energy, so that you can think about, what are these dreams that you want? Because there's going to be progress if there hasn't already. But remember, it's also about free will and choices. The choices that you make, making the effort. But there is a direct connection here to the divine and to the source. There's all kinds of co-creating going on for you, Twin Flame, because you're getting a lot of messages from your higher self. You're really connected to your intuition and your psychic abilities, and you're also very connected to the divine. The divine is trying to send you downloads as well, and help you create a strategy for whatever it is you're trying to do to get to your life's journey, your higher purpose. And again, it can be that somebody is coming in here, a soulmate. They can also already be there to help you on this journey. But being in that Hangman energy, getting in that Hangman energy, is a real strong, deep connection to the divine and to all living things. It really is, I really have to say, from me, to get out there and get into nature. But also that crown chakra opening, which is in combination with that. It's really about this spiritual connection and this transformation that you're going through. Oh, there's a lot there. And we'll talk about your person's energy here in just a moment, because I want to move along a little bit here and talk about the Magician card and the Chariot card. My gosh, you guys. Well, we already know what we've been talking about here. This is really a time for you, as above, so below. You're connecting it all. Connecting it all here, guys. It's such an amazing time for that. And so is your person. Look, you're both getting on it. You're both making things happen for yourself, although it's riddled with, I want to say, negative thoughts, maybe some people for some of you, old patterns that need to be let go. We know that. Also some other people in our lives, possibly. We're paying our karmic debts here. It's clear. So I'm not saying that it's easy, but it really is the energy right now, and you're both really aligned with that. And this Magician card, of course, rising above those mountains here. Look, holding on to that staff, to that wand. Again, making dreams a reality here. These are the thoughts, again, and taking those thoughts and turning them into a reality, turning them into actions. But first, before you can get here, you've got to get rid of the negative self-talk, to those things that, gosh, and this makes me cry, but I understand. There's things that happen to you in your life, in your past. Some you don't even know. Some it's ancestral trauma just given to you. Thanks. Thanks for that. I know. We all have it here. And I'm not... Hello, excuse me. The camera just died. My gosh, that drives me crazy. I know that ancestral trauma, it's given to us. Recognizing it is the first step to letting that go. Recognizing these things that happen to you and loving yourself and loving your inner child and working on that healing so that you can, maybe it's not ever going to be completely let go, but that you can heal and you can get away from those negative thoughts that are put in there because of the trauma, because of the things that happen to you, because of the things that happen to you, the things that you tell yourself, that other people have told you, that other people might be telling yourself, so that you don't take those things and put them in your head as these thoughts and turn them into beliefs. So that is what you believe who you are, because then those are coming here and manifesting or not manifesting into actions. So does it mean that you need to be completely healed to go and get on your journey to your life purpose? No, you're already on the journey. And to heal other people, no. Actually, you don't need to be completely healed to do your job here as a twin flame, which is an earth angel, to help awaken others and to bring your light to others. You can still do that unhealed, guys. Nobody is completely healed. You remember that, okay? But I want to send this through to you because it's so strong for you to understand why these things hold us back in our lives and why it's so important to go into this hangman energy and to, with all your heart and soul, and let that crown chakra open and let that feeling of peace and calm come and say, okay, I've been through this and I've been through that, and man, I miss my twin flame. And this is a bummer. I was going to say something else, but this is a bummer and I don't like this feeling. And I know, but feel it. You gotta feel it. Get in there and feel it, guys. Love yourself. Love others. Love yourself so that you can love others. You can still love others even when you don't love yourself. All of that's true. We don't need to be perfectly healed. But I'm concerned about you. I'm not thinking about those other people, okay? I'm here for you. So just remember, these things that happened to you, they happened. We can't change the past. You're in the present now and you're thinking about your life's journey, your higher purpose, and what can you do? Will you ever completely heal? No, none of us really do. But we can heal to the point that we can still live beautiful lives now, unhealed. Of course, everybody's got this stuff going on here. But there's something here in this reading today with you that's coming through that has affected your thinking about yourself. And this self-love, super needed. Super needed. What a word that is just, that word is not saying what I want it to say. It's really needed here, twin flame. You're beautiful and you're perfect the way you are. Just go in there and look at this shadow self here. Look at the shadow work and just go in and go for it. Take that energy that you feel here and here in the Eight of Swords and combination and go in here. Get inspired. Take that from the Ace of Wands and go in here into this hangman energy where it's so much more peaceful and calm in that crown chakra, the spiritual connection, the transformation that is going on. Accept this journey you're on. Let go. Let go of the ego and go into your higher self. Go into the higher realms and let things happen for you. Everything is going to be okay, and it's going to be okay. Get the thought patterns, we want to get that away from you, okay? And you can be in this energy right this second. You don't need to let any of that go to go in here. Maybe going into the magician energy is a much smarter way actually to do this, because you can go in here and say, yeah, look at me, look at my wide open wings, holding on to this staff, to this wand, to the energy of love, life, connecting as above, so below here. Rising above all the conflict and all the things in your life, that sword energy here, but connecting all the best of all four elements here, guys, air, fire, water, earth, and saying, I can do this. Look, I have the Chariot card here. I can do this. Neptune energy coming through here. What is Neptune energy? That's the dreams. That's the fantasy. That is the, oh, if I want to do this and that. You can. That's right here. Your person's in it. Your person is in it, and you're in it too. And if you're not in it, it's here and you're reading and you can get in it. You can get in it. And I know a lot of people talk about the twin flame journey, that the ultimate reason is a union. Maybe it's not a popular opinion. I disagree with that. The purpose, I feel, is the awakening, so that you can get on your life's journey and reach that higher, tapping into that higher self, as above, so below here, and connecting all the dots so you can spread your love and your light to yourself. Oh yeah, to yourself and to others. And you're doing that now already, no matter what state you're in, okay? You're already doing that. But we want to get you to a place where you feel good. And if you feel good, then that's amazing. Then you're going to feel even better here. And this Chariot card with this Magician card couldn't be a clearer sign for you to be fearless and go for it. Above, look, above these clouds, above the indecision, above the tower moments with that lightning there. Regenerate. It's all right that it's there. Look, it's below you. Look at your reading here, guys. Divine alignment. The lucky 7, as you would say here. But it needs decisive action and effort to move those blocks, to get to those opportunities. Getting some new perspective here. It's all aligned. Everything's aligned. We're all connected. And this is amazing for you, because again, if you feel like, no, Chris, I'm here. I'm still in the 8 of Swords, and I'm still looking at all this work ahead in this Moon card. I'm not ready to bring all this stuff up to the subconscious. I know. It's okay if you're there. Stay there as long as you need to, but not too long. Get yourself into the Hangman, or go straight into the Magician. Forget it, because you also get that perspective in the Chariot card. Just get moving. However you're going to get yourself moving, twin flame. Your person, also here, in all these energies, they're everywhere. We already know that. Your person, I feel, is still a little bit more here in the 8 of Swords, but they're trying desperately to get perspective. And as I said, they've started to get it already. There's a really big aha moment about the connection, about their journey in life. Do they know it's a twin flame journey? I don't know, guys. I can't tell you that. For some of you, you may have had a conversation with your twin flame. They're also a soulmate too, by the way. That's very clear. One twin flame, as we know, many soulmates. Your person is also a soulmate. They are in here as well, but I feel they're really coming out as well. They're having a lot of aha moments in their life. And that is you. That's you who did that. And they did it to you too. And I know you're like, yeah, thanks a lot. That's the triggering. You're mirroring each other. Remember that. You're doing that. You're triggering each other so that you will get off your, and move. And it's not always fast. We go through a lot of this stage on the twin flame journey. Some of you might be there. Honor where you are. I fully support that and fully Yeah, and who cares if I support it anyway? It's not about me. And this is not telling you what to do also. This is you follow your intuition because it's super strong. Your higher self's getting so many messages right now. You don't even need me to say anything to you. It's already happening. And I wouldn't ever tell you what to do anyway. You trust yourself. Let your intuition guide you, your gut instincts. Those are also your guardian angels, and your intuition and your psychic abilities are kind of great. You know, you have them there, so use them, utilize them for yourself, and understand the journey that you're on. Understand that, yeah, maybe there's a message coming, maybe there's not. I'm okay either way. I'm gonna be fine either way. Because that's the other thing. Maybe, just maybe, and it might not be for everyone, that you could be the one here having this throat chakra opening and speaking your truth. Some of you may have sent a message or maybe thinking about it, but I also feel here, it's really strong in your energy too for a lot of you, that you've been holding yourself back from maybe writing your person. You've been trying to restrain kind of trying to restrain yourself here. And we see that with the caged raven, which is a messenger. So yeah, you've been kind of keeping yourself down, not wanting to hear some of these messages from your higher self or from the divine. It's like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to move yet. I feel safer here. No, you'll feel safer in the hangman. Let yourself free. Get out of that cage, okay? But stay in there as long as you need to. Let that moon illuminate these dark, shadowy areas that we know that you need to see. Let yourself look at this reflection as long as you need to, but again, not too long, because this is looking at all the parts that you don't want to look at now. So some of you are saying, yeah, I'm here. Just quit it. I'm not here. But you can be, and you will be eventually on the other side. So honor your timeline. That's what I want to say to you. And kind of circling back again, that, yeah, I do feel that you've been holding yourself back to just maybe trying not to chase, trying not to peek in on them, trying not to write something here. Some of you might. It's not going to be for everybody, but you do come through. And maybe you're a Sagittarius, maybe you're a Taurus, doesn't matter. Maybe you're also a Libra, which is connected to Taurus through sharing the same planet, Venus. That's the planet of beauty, the planet of love. Sagittarius, Jupiter, also sharing that with Pisces. But that's not even the point. It just feels here that, yeah, there could be a message and I want to say a vocal message. That is the throat chakra coming. But it's also your person who's very strongly connecting with themselves too. So it can be your person here speaking their truth in their life with other people here, guys, as they get this perspective. Because here I see that for a lot of you, your person has got that perspective. They've had that aha moment in that crown chakra here, in particular in the Eight of Wands. So, but that's neither here nor there, because I'm not going to go into that. It's just, to a certain point, for me, it's an invasion of privacy. So I want to stop there. But Twin Flame, your reading is just what you hear, and you're probably hearing and seeing coming from me, is a lot of this, breathless, fiery energy. And that's also coming from this Ace of Wands and going for what you want, your healing journey here. We see the Queen of Cups coming unstuck here with the Eight of Swords, going into the Hangman energy, that fiery energy. Let it burn through all the blocks, all the things that you tell yourself that other people told you, trauma that got handed to you, stuff that you carry here. Remember, the thoughts, you can change those. And those thoughts do become beliefs. And when you change the thoughts, you change the beliefs, you change the action. What action you want to take, that is the magician's staff. And these are the divine. Look, the feathers coming down here. You connecting to the divine. You also connecting here to the magician card. My gosh, you guys. Look at that, saying go for it. Whoa, go for what you love. Go for what you love here, guys. Your life purpose is what we're talking about here. Also, just the inspired action. Maybe some of you will jump from the moon straight to the Ace of Wands, straight to the Magician, or you'll go from the moon to the Magician, or the Eight of Wands into the Magician. Either way, into the Empress energy. Your reading is very beautiful, and there's a lot of what just happened here. A lot of messages from the divine. Look. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this happens. Look at this. This hasn't happened in a while. I think it happened with Capricorn. When cards are traveling in my readings, it is Spirit's way. And I'm so goosebumpy right now. And yeah, let me just get myself collected here. This is Spirit's way of sending a really urgent message to you. This is urgent here with this Ace of Wands energy. That's the fiery energy. It's the passionate energy. And yeah, this is really about, for you right now in this moment, about your relationship to yourself. Look, and going here into this Magician. There's the staff. There's the staff. There's the staff. It's the beginning here. Jupiter coming through, which is about having that hope and growth, just kind of expansion, moving yourself. That's that Mars energy coming through here also. Also the moon coming through, connecting directly, which is where this was. But this is the beginning here. It's really intense. And yeah, I gotta say to you, I think your intuition was blocked and it's not anymore. And it's coming unblocked if it has been. Look at this. My gosh. This message couldn't be any clearer for you. Okay, you guys. I do want to send one thing through because it's moved over here now, that we see that there's a lot of, and we already know this isn't surprising, but there's a really intense emotional connection going on with the two of you, a very strong mental and a very strong physical connection. And yeah, we know that there's been a lot of blocked stuff here going on, blocked intuition, blocked emotions, blocks in general, some ego that was here. Your person is definitely figuring that out. We're going to let them figure their stuff out, okay? And let's just focus on you. And I really am going to move on now. Opalite, Opaline, connected to Mercury. Also Libra, about balancing things out, Cancer. I think we're coming right up as I release this to the new moon in Libra, guys. So you're really in it right now. And if you're watching this later, it doesn't matter. I'm channeling it for you in my real time if you're watching it in real time. But when you get here is when you're meant to be here. And that's really what's going on. And it's connected to Mercury, which is the planet of communication, and that is just balancing everything out mentally as well, the spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental. And this is what's going on in the twin flame journey, and this is what's going on between the two of you here. But I do want to say, keep in mind we're in Mercury retrograde until, is it October 1st or 2nd? So yeah, if these are actual messages, voicemails, or conversations or letters, just be careful if that's you, because I know you're holding yourself back here. And if something does come through and you don't love it, don't worry. It is a funny time, a funny old time with Mercury retrograde. It really affects technology, travel, messages, and that can also be the traveling of a message. So keep that in mind. But again, please don't take that as, yeah, for sure, they're gonna write a message. Maybe. Can also be you that I'm feeling. Well, we see it here. The throat chakra, the Eight of Wands. But this is a lot about what your person is going through here. This is really a lot of their aha moment. Seeing the bigger picture. Also for you to get into that. Okay, I'm stopping now. Twin Flames, let's look at Wisdom of the Oracle today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards that need to be seen today. Aho. I might have to look at that. Yeah, this is you poised and ready. Look. You know, this is coming to a 12. It's coming to a 3. Yeah, getting yourself ready in this hangman energy for all this here. Yeah, guys, your life purpose. What is it that you are starting? Some of you might already be in it too. That's the thing. You might just be here saying, I want to know what's going on with my person, or I want to hear, that's going to be for you. I want to hear messages from their higher self. Okay, so if you're in there, I'm actually really glad that you're in there. But for those of you that aren't, look at that. You're either getting in there or you're already over here in the poise. You're ready for this new start. There's just no other way to say it here. The new beginnings, the next stage of this journey that you're on, and going for it is super strong. I don't need to explain that anymore. Yeah. Look, there's the 4. There it is. There it is, guys. It's everything: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And this is also, the divine is really connected with you today. There's a lot of co-creation going on here, guys. A lot. You co-creating with your inner child, you co-creating with the divine, all 3 of you there co-creating together, messages from your higher self, the communication messages from the divine. It is just strong. Look at this. Opening. The transformation, connecting you to your spiritual self, connecting you to the divine, accepting those downloads from yourself, accepting them from the divine. Here, the key to it all, unlocking it. Yeah, it doesn't mean everything is, no, I don't even need to say what is everything, because I think you're with me here. It doesn't. This is about the journey you're on and about balancing it all out here. And that is what you want to go for. Listen to your intuition, those gut instincts, in particular now, these psychic things you have going on, your dreams, the connections, the signs you're seeing. Trust that. It's telling you something. Get a little piece of paper again by your bed, please. For some of you too, it can be that this is also a connection of that person that I feel for some of you coming in. That is coming in here to help you balance all this out. Okay, this is yours. Look, this was hanging off. And yeah. Wow. Guys, this 22 is a master number. It's about your goals. Here, for some of you, that's second chances at something you thought maybe you could never do or would never do. Blessed. Look at your reading. Poised, higher power, blessed. It couldn't be any clearer. This is also coming to a 4 again. Look at this. Spirit, oh my gosh, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want to help you heal. They want to help you get to where you need to go. We'll never, ever, any of us be there. Where is there? There is no there. It's always a lifetime and more lifetimes of learning and growing and going back to lives, coming back the next life to work out the karmic debts from the last one. It's kind of a crazy cycle here, but you're blessed. And look, super connected, connecting to you. It is just stunning. Your reading, it's beautiful for you. Okay, I'm going to stop there and we're going to get into messages from their higher self. Selenite, it's Taurus energy, very high vibrational. I'm not going to get into that. We're just going to go straight into actually this. I'm pushing this back and I don't want to do that because that is for you. Messages from their higher self, love messages. If nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? By the way, that's the other thing I wanted to say to you, your person. I think we talked about that, but the letting go of their ego and connecting to, you know, the material stuff, the below, you know, and getting in their higher realms and realizing the bigger picture is really happening here. It's very beautiful. And that's also your energy. And for a lot of you, this Kundalini awakening, it's beautiful. I listened to the wrong people. I cared too much what they thought, okay? Messages from their higher self. So when something that went on between the two of you, look, this is yours. You are adorable. I love when that comes through. I just think it's a nice message. Where am I going to put it? Hurting you hurt me even more. Okay, I'm going to set this up here with the Eight of Swords. I know it goes way past just your person and some things that they said that triggered you and things they didn't say by ghosting you. But I do love that message because wanting to be on the Eight of Swords is a validation of that. But yeah, it's so much more going on with you than just what your person said or didn't say. We know that already. Look, I'm trying to straighten it. I'm telling you, I've got OCD card syndrome. Is that a thing? It should be. Are these yours? They are. This one is also yours. Look, that's yours as well. Coming in 3, hardly surprising, the divine. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. Something you needed to hear that they're sending down. By the way, remember that Spirit has a plan. Divine timing. It's for everybody. Divine timing. Spirit has a plan. Trust the journey. Trust your journey. I know it's not easy, but you've got this. You've got this. And when you don't, when you go back in there, it's okay too. All right? You just remember what you learned, your spiritual toolbox, I want to say. Keep that with you always so that when you're really feeling weak and like you can't make a move, that you can just reach in there. What is that? Calling someone in your soul family. Going out and doing something you love. Grounding outside for 5 minutes in the grass, if that's all you have. Getting a little sun there. Building up that serotonin. Get that little toolbox, okay? If you need to, make a little note for yourself. My spiritual toolbox. Look, I just made a triangle. There's the, oh my gosh, Divine Trinity. Okay. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Yeah. Union, I know, is what a lot of you really want. But remember, that's not it's about your journey here. It's the journey. And it may not happen in this lifetime. We know that. There's a particular set amount that come together at any particular time, and I'm not going to get into that, but I've tried very hard to stop thinking about you, but I can't. My love for you will never change. That's yours. You are the most important person in my life. I need to move this. I did not forget. Look, they just try to push it. We're going to look at it in a minute, a little early, but I want this space. Be interested to see what they have to say, because this turquoise is really all about opening up all the crown chakras here, and really strong messages from their higher self. I also felt inspired to put it down for Capricorn, and I kept it down, so it's meant to be. I think there are going to be some pretty strong messages today. We'll look at that song message in a moment, okay? You're weird, but I like it. I like this message a lot. I just think it's funny. Somebody's having a sense of humor. Their higher self has a sense of humor as well. After every storm comes sunshine. Let the separation end. Please be mine. Yeah. Can it be that is something, just that is the separation ending, that maybe there's a message? Yeah, it can. And I say it like that, maybe, because it's just not predictive. Energies change like that so fast. Everybody has free will, so remember that. But for some of you, that might be happening. You make my heart melt. You are so wonderful, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. My question is, which lifetime, Twin Flame? Every lifetime. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, that's the past energy. It can still be going on, though, I do have to say, because, as I said, they're in it right now with their karmic debts, karmic lessons. I treated you so badly, I'm so sorry. So that came through again here. So yeah, something that was said, triggering here, that triggered you, and not said when they ran. Without you in my life, everything is meaningless. Feeling that disconnection. Your smile is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. From the first day I was attracted to you, now it's not only the attraction, but the love. That's part of the awakening energy here. It's a real strong aha moment, but it can mean a message comes, but it can also mean that it doesn't. We know that because this is also the aha moment your person's having. They're connecting a lot of dots, or should I say apples, with those 12 apples representing the zodiac signs. You have cracked my heart and soul wide open. Yeah, that's the twin flame journey, and that's what you did. You did this for you too. That's what you do to each other. That is the point. That is the awakening. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. I'm sorry that I have to cover, whoa, such beautiful cards, and this just flew. You make me forget how to breathe. Yeah, it's happening to me too. It's a very fiery reading. That's the Ace of Wands. Hello, I just looked up. I don't know when that ended. This is going to be a long one. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you is what came through. And that was the last chance. So that's the last one. I hope that I read all of them. No matter where I go, I'll always find my way back to you. Where were we? I don't know. I sure hope that you make me forget how to breathe is what I was talking about, that wand energy. It's also the Kundalini awakening energy that I'm feeling. It's, yeah, very breathless that I feel today. Very energetic. A lot of this higher power card, the poised, the blessed card. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again, faithfully journey. It's the journey that you're on. Okay, look, it's mostly messages from their higher self. There's the guitar, guys. I kept it from Capricorn's reading. So yeah, it can be, I didn't feel I was wanting to, and then the energy was no, not to move it. So I didn't feel to move it. So it can be, a lot of you are musicians, but this is also telling me that there's a really strong connection to music between you, sending messages from their higher self musically. So I'm interested to see what's going on with that. Where did that card go, by the way? Am I imagining? Did we already look at the song card? Because why is it gone? Guys, I've lost it. Also, this is representing those illusions, which, look at that. That was really coming through so strong in Capricorn's reading, connecting to this moon energy here. That Pisces energy too, that's also for you. Because the things that you think are holding you back are just an illusion, because it's you. A lot of it is you, the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. And I don't say that like in a mean way. It's you. I don't mean it like that. And it's not all of that, of course. Money, there's lots of things about a life journey, right? We know that. I'm just talking about your feelings about certain things, those negative thoughts that we need you to get rid of, old patterns here. For some of you, maybe indulging in something a little too much also coming through. Not for everyone, but it does come through. Just getting those out of the way, clearing it, clearing all those other people in your head so you can get out of there. That's what I mean by illusion. Because it is, look, you could just wiggle out of that blindfold and get those things off and push all those swords down and say, forget you. All right, I'm really confused. Did I pick it up by accident here? What happened? Didn't we see an early song message? Now I don't see it. Okay, I've totally lost it. Maybe I put it back. I think maybe I put it back and I put this on top. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire, Johnny Cash. Well, whether this was it or not, this was meant to be in your reading. Also, you're in that ring of fire now, guys. You're in that fiery energy burning through anything. And if not, you can. That's getting in your path. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in an inspirational way. Okay, messages from your person, from their higher self through song. Your songs can come down. It can be that they don't. Can be a song for you comes down. Can be that it doesn't. Something that relates to you, that you can really resonate with. It's about the message. So it can't even be that there's songs that you don't like, or songs that you don't know, or that you hear and go, what is that? It's about the message, guys, coming through, okay? Sentiment of the song, or maybe there's little connections for you that I won't even know because it's something that connects you with your person. Either way, and if you ever feel you're sending the messages, then that's how it resonates for you. Yours was the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. First day of my life, bright eyes. But if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the of it? All our fears would be irrelevant. If the world was ending, Julia Michaels, JP say, this is literally the twin, would be a twin flame journey card. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a really strong message of, okay, all these things that keep us apart now wouldn't matter. We would just come together. And there was a message here and it just got buried. Maybe it will come back. Maybe one of these. Times were tough. We made it through. Okay, I gotta say something about this card. Somebody pointed out that I did the lyric wrong. They're probably right. I just haven't had time to fix it. Times were tough. We made it through. We tasted the rough, so let's save the spoon. I think I must have, I don't know what I did there. All the time I was hurting. Gotta believe that I was hurt. All the time I was hurting you. Got to believe that I was hurting too. I was born to love you, Raymond Lantain. They were. It's the soul contract, guys. This divine love. So ignore the fact that I think I messed it up. It's an absolutely beautiful song, and this is really about that divine love and recognizing that. Really big aha moment. Their higher self knows. Does their ego know? No. Are they trying to get rid of it? Yeah. Do they know that? I don't think so. But this is most definitely your song. And it's true, while you're going through this journey, they are hurting too. You may not see it because of the ego, because of the running. Here we are again. Circles never end. How do I find the perfect fit? Soulmate, Natasha Bedingfield. Okay, so we already know, but that's confirmation and validation that your person is also a soulmate, and also about these cycles and this, your twin flame that you made the soul contract with, that we know. It's a deep soul level connection here. All right, guys, let's see what else is coming through. These three. But you had to go, I know. I know. I know, like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. I know the end, Phoebe Bridgers. Interesting, because that can be some of you sending it, but also it can be a little bit of that, the ego back and forth, and just the end, the separation, excuse me, the end of communication. Remember, the moon controls the tide. It controls the ocean tides. It also keeps the earth stable in its rotation. By the way, the earth, that's you, the earth angel. But you had to go, I know, like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. I feel like this is kind of you. Your message from your higher self to your person. Okay, yeah, this is goosebumpy. This happened in a divine feminine, a DM to DF reading that I did some months back. I don't do a lot of those. By the way, if you like those, let me know. I don't do a lot of them, and they're just messages from their higher self, but a conversation went on between you and between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And I feel like this is what's happening right now. This is yeah. There is no greater love than what I feel for you. No sweeter song. No heart so true, there is no greater love, Amy Winehouse. But now they only block the sun. They rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. Both sides now, Joni Mitchell. The best song that was ever written. According to me. Really, when this comes down, it's pretty strong, and it's really strong here too. Your person does know that they hurt you. They are hurting too. They are in their karmic debts really deep right now. And by the way, I'm having a really big, a really itchy eye, interestingly enough. That's part of the awakening energy that I feel. That's also, excuse me, the smoke from the Ace of Wands, which is really strong here. But these blocks, they're trying to move them out of the way for themselves. They're in their own way. We know that here in the Eight of Swords. They're also in their karmic debts really deeply. But this was stuff said from ego, is what I want to say to you, that they regret. It's really clear, and it's all over. I'm not going to dig it up, but the cloud energy and piercing through that is real. It's everywhere here. Your person understands that. They were coming from the ego, in the indecisiveness, and some of the things they said that triggered you, some of the things, a lot of the things that are unsaid because they ghosted you, because they went into those clouds. And clouds are an illusion. They do block the sun. They do block block us from that outcome that we want. We wanted a sunny day. We didn't want rain and clouds and thunder and lightning, but we got it because we needed it. It needed to happen. We needed to regenerate. We needed those clouds there because it just wasn't going to be there then, but they move, they come back. They are an illusion. Okay. Last ones, guys. Last chance. Look. Okay. And we're going to get a fairy stone and end your reading, Twin Flames. Some things just make sense. And one of those is you and I. Some things just make sense. And even after all this time, I'm still into you, Julia Shear. Yeah. I love you more with every breath. Truly, madly, deeply. Truly, madly, deeply, Savage Garden. Okay, guys. Yeah. Those clouds. It's interesting. There's a lot I want to say that I've already said, but make sure you go and listen to that song. It's real special when Joni Mitchell comes down into your reading. I want to get your fairy stone now. Guys, it's really hard to see, but can you see? It's a third eye. Yeah. This is the aha moment. This is the awakening with your person. This is the awakening to understanding something else is going on here. The higher realm connecting, bringing it to the conscious, the unconscious to the conscious. It's actually happening for both of you. This is really strong. I don't know if you can see that with your person. Twin Flames, you're reading. You're reading. So dramatic. But really, that's how I feel. It's been emotional. Lots of goosebumps and some chills. And just this feeling that I want to, that maybe, probably not, maybe I'm that Queen of Cups for you, or that Magician coming in and giving you that little extra push. Maybe that is Spirit putting me in your path. Maybe not. But I feel a real strong affinity to you, in particular in this reading. I feel very connected, and I wish that I could, see you and say hello and share a tea or a glass of wine with you and let you know that it's all going to be okay. You will get to the other side, and it's a really wonderful place, and it's not perfect. I'll tell you that. No, nothing is, right? We never really get to that place. Remember, there is no somewhere. But we're all just on this path, going with the ebbs and flows of life. Wheel of Fortune making its way in there. All connecting with our free will and our choices, controlling what we can and letting go of what we can't. Doing what we can. That's pretty big here in your reading. Okay, Twin Flames, I love you. Take very good care of yourselves, as always. All the stuff at the end, the noise to say, please like the reading if you enjoyed it. That really does help us grow at the Tarot Closet. And please feel free to share the reading with whoever you want. Somebody asked me that recently. Of course, please do. Your channel is still coming, just so you know. You'll always get your readings here as well. It just will be a little different. New things coming really soon here. I'm working on kind of an announcement. I had planned to bring it out in the full moon in Pisces, but it didn't work out. The pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde did me in, and I lost all the readings. So anyway, that's coming soon too. I love you. Take really good care of yourselves. Feel free to check out anything you want in the playlist. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Say hello in the comments. I love hearing from you. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello. I was about to clean up. As you can see, it's a little bit crazy, and I realized that I almost forgot your messages from their higher self. All the crown chakras here opening, or excuse me, all the chakras opening. It's really hard living without you. Yes, I know you love me. Don't ever change. You have changed me for the better. Yeah, that's what you did. I want to kiss you. Not surprising. The mental, the spiritual, all of it. Physical attraction is very strong. That is what happens. The twin flame journey. I don't feel good enough for you. That also happens. I made so many mistakes. So many songs remind me of you. That connection there. I really want to hold you, more physical energy. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before I sleep. My heart is yours. I feel your energy. What did that land on? You have changed me for the better. A lot of your energy exchange is always going on. Can you feel my love? I love that. Don't give up on us. I'm sorry I ran. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, that's the last three. I miss you. I am so lost without you. You're my biggest wish. Bye, twin flames.